How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. I almost forgot what my intro really is, dude. All I do is just say hello, and I'm like, oh, brain short-circuited. How do I say hello? How you guys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. I am Sleepy Boy today. We are a little bit eepy, but we got some duels for the night, dude. We got some duels tonight, boys. Every time I've been doing streams and every time I start getting louder, I feel like in the back of my throat, it's like I have a cough forming, and it's like I start getting loud, but then it's like I go back to being quiet. Yo, how y'all doing? EU, please, dude. What do you mean? Yeah, we didn't actually get to do EU yesterday, did we not, huh? I'm here, Papa. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, ma'am? We getting the groups up and running right now. We did do some duels yesterday over on the beta. If we have enough of you that are interested in doing beta, because I know Chills has it, I know that Dylan has it, which is God, I'm so bad with names. Demon, I literally can remember your character's name, extension. That's what it is. I'm really bad with names. I literally was like Night Elf Demon Hunter, ran around mostly naked with those Revendreth swords. I can remember little things like that, but names are so hard for me, man. My brain, it's still short-circuiting, I guess. But if we have enough of you guys that are interested in beta, we could do some beta, but only if we have enough like core bodies, right? If Chills, Seavark, Sensei, you, my man, Kavi, Wap, and a couple EU homies that we had there yesterday, or Knight as well, Cobra, right? If we have that many, then it's like, oh, if we only need to find like 2 bodies somewhere out in Duratar or in Westfall, I'm not against doing more beta today, but I'm not planning on it at the moment. I wasn't planning on it at the moment, but I'm not against it completely. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. We're gonna do some duels on live, but I'm down to do a couple of duels on live, double back towards the beta. You know, I'm flexible for the day. It's just, yeah, beta's still buggy though. Like, it's still buggy. Oh, it is loud, isn't it? Here we go. Yeah, so what I was saying, beta is still a little buggy. I'm not against it. Yeah, I just know that usually, unless I like announce ahead of time, hey, we're gonna be doing something different than just normal NA and EU duels, you know, EU Friday, Saturday for NA, usually it's so difficult to like get everybody on board unless I announce it ahead of time. So it's like, I just want to play, dude. I just want to get some games done. So let's first start out just with some good old duels over on the live realms. Yeah, groups are listed over in raids. I can see if you guys want to join us. As per usual, that's usually where they're listed in. I'm gonna get the copy pasted in as well. We'll try to see if we can throw some together. If we have enough homies, they're fist pumping. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Music down. Yeah. Hopefully I got it. Okay, I could tone it down one more. Yo, let's go, boys. 3 already. Yo, easy. Quick. Once more of you guys have beta though, like if Chicago and all the other homies out here have beta, I think that'd be awesome, man. I think that'd be awesome to do more regular duels over in the beta, but those were super fun. I enjoyed them. I definitely want to do more of them. I'm on. What's up, Vice? How do my man? Wait, are you on beta or on live? Hold on a second. Varka? Yo, my man. Varka, hold on. Is that a name I remember? I feel like Varka is a name that I feel like I should know. Why does this bum only have 35k HP? Okay, we're just gonna ignore my health in this character, okay? This guy is literally rocking, he's a champion of Azeroth, you know what I mean? I got my Essence of the Focusing Iris. I'm trying to support it. Are you joining, my man? I got a spot for you right now, actually. Hold on. Y'all, beta can come, if y'all do beta, can't come, computer won't let me play. Okay. We live tonight, I think. Yeah, we're on live tonight. We're chilling, we're vibing. Both arms, beautiful. So this group is set. I'm gonna make arms a lead for this one. We gotta get a second one up and running real quickly. Otherwise, we are good to go. Good to go, boys. Oh my god. All right, second group up and running. If you guys want to join it, welcome to it. We got one all good, ready to go. Is it EU? Today is NA. Yesterday would have been the EU Duels Day, but today is NA. Yesterday was the beta, though. I eventually do want to do like 2 days of beta, right? Once enough EU homies and NA homies have it. We check what characters to say I'm on. Yeah, let me double check it. It is Both arms. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, otherwise we'll control adjust or whatever. Let me vibe in the arena, man, before I get our grocery. Hey Dal, let me vibe in this arena, man. Let me get in there before I leave a grocery store. Yeah, I got you, my guy. I got you, Soy Loco. We'll try to see. Yo, we might be taking a second here to get a group together, but yeah, I'll go as fast as I can, man. You know what I mean? Yo, blind, got this man in here. Damn, I'm on the EU. All good, my man. All good. We'll probably go back and do some actual like proper EU duels. Maybe like next. I'm probably lying if I said next week, right? Probably, because I kind of want to try to see if we can do more beta duels next week, right? I kind of want to try going back in there. They were so fun. The game feels so different in terms of like the time to kill. You know, it's kind of wild, honestly. We need 2 more, and we're good to go. By the way. Well, it's actually formed really quickly. Who else can I invite, man? I don't know if you already joined. I'm gonna ask Baneling. He might already be in the group because he's not a druid. Wait, no, he's not in. I don't think I invited a druid so far. Is it a druid? Okay, that works out. I don't know if he wants to hop on that or whatever. Level 30 orc. Yo, let me ask him. Hey, wanna join 5V5 duels, my guy? Eat easy, dude. Get him in here. Side of you. It's okay, boys. It's okay. We'll go back to you at some point. Trust. It's okay. We'll come back. We'll go back at some point. Just not a day. Just not a day. Does Hellrock? He's in Mechagon. Wait, is that Mechagon dungeon? Oh no, yeah. Let me ask him actually. Hey, Duelsmate? See if he's down for it. Because if it's actual Mechagon dungeon, I was thinking just like Q and Arena. But yeah. Mel is already in, right? I think he is. Okay, so Madara is in. Does Sensei want to join in? Potentially. My god, we never got to see Sensei play yesterday. EU Day is dead. Get over it. Well, EU has been kind of dead recently, but I'm down to give EU another try at some point. You know what I mean? Hey, Shiny, wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? See if he's down or whatever. Kovi's already in. Probably not a day. I'll try to join next week. Okay. I probably should tell him next week probably beta, but like. It's a very much a maybe kind of situation. What's up, Bracket? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. They comp EU. Oh wait, I think US players are not that smart like EU. They copy EU comps. Whoa, hold on a second. Americans would be upset if they could. Americans would be very upset at your comment if they could read. You know, they'd be very upset if you could even read. Let me see if Bald is down. Hey Bald, wanna join 5V5s, man? No sense to play the game and enable the 100 ms 20 already 2010 on the EU. Yo, yeah, it is. MS is high, man. MS is pretty up there. How bad is MS on any of you guys that are EU and play beta? That's what I want to know. Because I wonder if it's like doable or like impossible. That's what I want to know, man. So we still need 2 more, by the way. If you guys want to join in, groups are listed in LFG Raids Legacy. Hey, want to join 5V5 Duels tonight? See if he's down. Yo, this man's got a beetle. I kind of want a beetle as a pet now. I didn't even know you could tame beetles. Is that like a bug taming thing that you got to do as a hunter, like a quest or whatever? Or a requirement? I don't think I've ever seen a guy with a beetle like that. That's kind of cool. I'm not a big fan of bugs, but it's like, it just looks cool. I just don't see it ever. I don't think I've seen anybody run like a beetle like that. Usually it's like Silithus bugs or whatever, right? You just tame them? Okay. I had no idea. I know that some of them you have to, like undeads, you have to do like a BFA thing or get like a taming book from like an undead mob or something. And there's like, I think it was hippogriffs that you had to do the same thing with griffins or some other type of pet. I don't play enough hunter to like know. That being said, there's enough of there's enough of pets with enough of like abilities, whether you go for mortal strike or a dodge or any unique abilities. There's enough of them that do unique things where you don't really need to go out of your way to tame like all the special pets. So like if you want a master pet, like a spirit beast, right? As a BM, there's like, you could literally go to like, it's like northwest of Suramar, and there's like a bunch of cats that are technically spirit beasts. Okay. Sounds good, my man. So we still need 2 more then. Because he is not down. What about Raven? Hey, wanna join some 5v5s? See if he's down to join for the night, potentially, maybe. Oh. I'm gonna double check with everybody else on reality too. What about hey, wanna join Duels tonight? Corby's around? Yeah, this guy is out too. It's still so weird. I still get confused. Like that beta used to be separated for me, NA version and EU version. And the fact that I see NA and EU sometimes, I'm just like, I still forget about it, man, from time to time. Because I don't have mortal wounds or freedoms, etc. It's a lot of pet types. Don't get used in PvP. Oh, yeah. I guess also for, but there's also PvE too, right? Oh, good friend. No worries. Hey, Dal, don't forget, clean your mic. What do you mean clean my mic? Like this? So some of it is like dust, but a lot of it is like lighting. It's kind of weird, right? It's like a green screen top of like, I don't know. It's, yeah, I can mess around with settings and like mic is relatively clean-ish. I guess I could. Well, there's actually parts right here that could, yeah, I could clean the mic stand, but like it's more lighting than anything, right? It's more lighting than anything. It's like this thing here, the muff too, right? It's like the material itself is fairly, well, for me it looks dark, but like something about like the lighting, and I'm thinking it is a green screen though. I think it is a green screen, but there's something about the way the light like reflects on it. It creates like, I don't know, refraction, I think is the word. I'm not smart enough for that stuff. But this PvP Duel Arena is standing in. Oh yeah, I feel like it. But it's still a cool amount either way. Raiding and mythics, yeah, PvE solo stuff. But that's what most hunters use the pets, at least for me. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool if like you could choose what you pet you wanted, and then you could customize the pet a bit more, right? Let's say you like the look of a pet, but you want to make it more like I don't know actually. Would you guys want like a more customizable pet where you can select what its like unique ability is, whether it's a tenacity, ferocity, or cunning? Kind of like have the pet be a transmog, so you can basically choose which model you like, but then choose its utility. Or would you rather have like pets be more unique than they are right now, right? Yeah, they belong to families, but maybe like there's more unique pets and they're all very, very unique. Kind of like how back in Classic, I think there was like a wolf that did extra shadow damage, so everybody wanted to go after the wolf up until they found like another cat that attacks faster. Yeah, would you rather like that? Would you rather like a customizable pet and you could basically just choose all the benefits and like just choose the model and run with the one you like? Or would you rather just like, yeah, I want to have a pet intervene again, SMH. Yeah, bring back Legion pet talents. Legion had pet talents? Is that my FF1 family thing is straight horrible? Yeah, I do agree with you on that, yeah. So customizability would probably be better. Weren't pets more important where they choice matter more vanilla? Yeah, like older expansions, there were certain pets that were just better, right? They just actually did more DPS. Even if it's a little bit more, it was just like marginally better, but still better. Pets used to be unique, yeah. I think, I don't know, I feel like, yeah, I mean, on one hand, they could make them unique, and they kind of are unique now, right? Certain pets have a specific family, but it also becomes like kind of inconvenient, because then you're looking for like specific family more than anything. You don't actually care as much about the pet. Hey, Duels NA? Also, where's Night King? Where's my boy? Or is he working today? He might be working today, actually. Because with him and Chicago, that'll be a group. That'll be a team right here. Mash. Hey, man. Hey, Mash. Wanna doing some 5v5 1v1 Duels NA? I feel like I've been asking Mash, but I haven't joined these in a while. Maybe one day, right? Maybe one day the boy can join in. Because he's still need 2 more. Only should be good to go. I like Crabs that intervene. And Spore Bat had Purge. Yeah, I remember Spore Bats having Purge. Beast had, I still have a Spore Bat just because of that. Beast had a heal. Didn't some of them have a cheat death too? But I could have kind of missed that. I'd rather have a tree, use whatever pet. Yeah, what did they give you, like a special like talent tree for your pet so you can customize what the abilities are of the pet, right? Like what family it belongs to, like if it's a tenacity, you almost like you're training your pet, right? You train him to be more ferocity. Why is D100 getting blasted? We train him to be more cunning. You train him to be more tankier, right? Have him learn certain abilities, right? Not like an annoying minigame or anything like that, right? But like a talent, like a way to customize your talent tree and choose what pet model you like, right? Maybe have pets come in with like a baseline one little ability that isn't super important, like, you know, cats can prowl or whatever. That's not super special or anything. Like, just let him have like one unique, you know, type specific ability. But like all the major utilitarian things, right? You should be able to select, right? You need a Mortal Strike in PvP. You switch an ability of one to another from your pet, and now you get a Mortal Strike, right? Once your pet to maybe be able to like, I don't know, purge a buff once in a while or something, right? Like if you really need the utility, maybe do that. Maybe give your pet like the ability to have like, I don't know, like a, I don't know, an incapacitation effect once every 2 minutes, right? So it's like a mini CC or something that's like balanced or whatever, right? They could tune that stuff, I assume. The hunter's in PvE gear. Is he? Which hunter? Exotics? I mean, if he wants to join, is Exotics just trying? Oh, he is in PvP gear. Wait, is Exotics trying to join us for PvP for duels, or is he just trying to join in for like for an actual like multi-core run? I don't really know. I mean, if he wants to play, he can play, but like I'm not gonna deny somebody, but yeah. I didn't realize. Yeah, that's gonna be a little rough, man. Plus, how they look, the unique names nowadays, they're just using pet for lust. Yeah, there used to be some unique pets back in the day. I do think maybe they should, like maybe there should be some unique pets somewhere in the game, right? I joined it for PvP. Wait, is that Soy Loco then? Wait, are you that's you only hunter? Is that what that is? Hold on, if that's you only hunter, then I'm cool with that, yeah. All right. Wait, I normally Soy Loco is in his warrior. That's why I was so confused. Like, wait, who's this guy? Because I'm very bad with names, man. I told you, right? I told you. Damn. I mean, okay, I'm cool with that. Honestly, does Jerdis want to join us? Hold on, how's Jerdis? Hey, Jerdis, want to join some 5V5 1v1 DUELS, fam? I don't really remember Jerdis. I don't remember this guy. I might be asking like some random ass dude that I met in an arena or something. Jerdis, and I just never tagged him. This is why I like to tag you guys with like different like, what is that names? Like Big Damn Warrior, Soy Loco. I need to also give you a note as well. Warrior and alts from 5V5 1v1 DUELS smiley face, because when I add that, that's how I know it's a homie or whatever. BM 100 man, you good? Yeah, good. I'm good. Take pet families have an ability that lets you spec the pet however you want within the family, what you like. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of, I mean, it'd be kind of nice. Like you can have, you know, switch the pet up, right? You need a lust pet, you switch the pet for one ability or another, or maybe like lust should just be like a hunter utility, right? Lust maybe should just be a hunter utility, like a baseline, and then you can still have a defensive or whatever, right? Maybe have it so lust and your defensive gets put on the same cooldown so you can't use them at the same time or whatever, or something along those lines, right? So then it's like in a dungeon you lust, but then you don't have a defensive, but you have other defenses or whatever, and then I don't know, something like that, right? Let's just not be tied to a pet. Maybe not, yeah. Maybe not. It just feels like a max out level ready to fight arenas. I just say BM might be broken. Okay. Have you seen BM over in the beta? It's pretty nutty. It's pretty silly, but in like a good way, honestly. I like it a ton. Yeah, we're still looking for 2 more. Chicago never hit me back up, so maybe Chicago's doing stuff. Do you guys got any homies you want to invite by any chance? By any measure, by any opportunity? What's up, Crystal Side, my man? So we can get these duels up and running. Utility on the pet tree is a capstone along with a B-Res. We used to have one. No, I do remember the B-Res. Yeah, I wonder if Blizzard would be like fine with Hunters getting a B-res because they're like, you know, they're a little bit more specialized. Like they're trying to make classes more specialized. That said, Blizzard's a little more special. Blizzard's a little special, guys. No, but like they're trying to make classes more specialized, so like Warlock, Paladin, I don't know who else could be around, Death Knight, right? But they don't want to give it to Evoker, but Evoker gets a Lust because, like, you know, you need a hunt class with a Lust, like Magus, popular class, Lust. Evoker, pretty popular class, Aug, Lust, right? Hunter, pretty popular, I'd say, Lust. Let's got Lust. Shaman, not popular, not as popular, but still got Lust. I don't know. I mean, we need to give, if any class they need to give any changes to, is probably like Elemental Shaman, give him like a raid buff, or Rest of Shaman, give him like a Sky Fury totem like they used to have back in the day. Not the current like PvP version of Sky Fury, but like, you know, like a different one. I feel like that will work out pretty well, honestly. Like they can even do like a toned down version of Sky Fury, right? Instead of like increase your crit chance because that's pretty strong, maybe give it a like. Every time you use an ability, you have a chance to do... Every time you use a ranged ability, you have a chance to do some additional fire damage or something like that, right? Something that they can, like, tune or whatever. Shaman was popular in vanilla? Yeah, in a pretty bad way, because I was Wind Fury back and then back-to-back. Yeah. Wind Fury is still pretty good right now. Give Elemental, like, a magic version of Sky Fury, like, increases casting speed. Call it Mana Fury. Casting speeds. I feel like that actually... Would that be broken? I think that would benefit some classes more than others, like hard cast classes. Like mages probably don't get it. They get some benefit, but like fire mage, right? You know, mostly instant casting, not as much benefit. But like a frost mage from the frost bolts, would that be busted? I think this should just be like some kind of like your abilities have a chance to do some additional fire damage, right? Something like that, and they could like tune it or whatever. Keep in mind the exotic is under the look, so there's no confusion. Okay, sounds good. We need casters having more benefits. Fair. Do you mean that from a PvE angle or PvP angle? Actually, I guess casters are pretty strong in raids as is on average, right? Wait, speed, yo, hey, wanna hop into some 5V5 1v1 duels, my friend? Oh, it's Trickster, by the way, dude. I haven't seen my man Trickster in a while. If we can get speed, we'll need a +1. But yo, boys, tell your friends we got some duels up and running. If you guys got any homies that you want to invite to 5V5 1v1s, groups are listed over in Raids Legacy. We just need like what, 2 more for Team NA, and we are good to go. Team 1 or the first team is set up. Already got 5 just chilling, waiting. But we do need like 2 more though. I guess I should also hit up Garber, right? Hey, wanna try some. See if he's down or whatever. I haven't seen Garber in a while, man. No, I'm good. Okay. Speed said nah. I haven't seen Speed in this in a good bit, man. That guy popped off. Then again, a Rogan PvP, right? Your abilities have a random chance to overload. Imagine, dude, the abilities have a chance to overload, and if you're not familiar with Ellie, Shaman is basically like your abilities will hit a second time for like a portion of damage, but it's still pretty strong. Imagine like you chuck a chaos bolt and you get a second one. My message was missed. I'm writing in English. I'll join in a week. Wait, what do you mean? Super chill is in I need new video. Wait, you're gonna be playing on NA? No, you don't gotta be doing that. Нужно сделать аккаунт на NA, Кобрян, если ты хочешь. Думаю, на следующей неделе больше бета-дуэлев, я думаю. Если говоришь, на следующей неделе в Европе играет, тогда можно. Тогда возможно. Chicago! Bye-bye! Hey, how you doing? We need one of us, boys. One more and we're set. We just need one more. Normally it's a pretty struggle to get groups on the EU, but I guess today NA is also the same way, huh? Imagine though, dude, overload. That'd be insane. Yeah, EU. Okay. Yeah, I do want to try to see if we could maybe do more beta duels next week, because they were so fun. I actually had, I mean, it was jank, it was scuffed, but like I had so much fun watching. The pacing was very, very different. I mean, arcade mages are pretty broken, right? That doesn't change, but damn. Overload I-beam, yo. Imagine. Overload that I-beam. Or what is another good ability that's like would be insane as an overload? Man. I'm starting to think of like my head is so filled with beta abilities. That's kind of nuts, right? A little I'm trying to think of like retail abilities. What would be a strong hitting ability? But I literally going into like I literally have demolish in my mind. That's all I do. That's all I have is demolish in my mind right there for warriors. Literally that's all. In my mind, this is how stupid my brain is. I'm like, what if demolish could overload? But demolish is like the warrior hero spec ability. It just does a ton of damage, bunch of chops with a big final hit at the very end. That's where my brain went. Overload touch of death. I assume overload will work in caster abilities, but yeah, imagine sniper shot. Oh, before the nerfs, yeah. Overload disintegrate. Overload soulfire, but the buff version for Destro, like the quick cast version. Oh, that'd be awesome actually. Or hold on, what about a shadow bolt that can hit for a mil? Overload. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. There's even a better ability to overload. Okay, I'm still like beta brained, but it's okay. Hold on, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. So evokers are might be broken, but who could have guessed that, right? But that's an ability from a hero spec evoker that not a lot of people play, or at least I don't see a lot of people play it. But yeah, so that together like a 5.15, I'm rounding, 5.15 milli, 5.150 mil, plus 645 plus 151 plus 10, I think it's 9. It's like hidden by the bar, but it's like 6 million damage. Engulf hurts, yeah. Engulf was a lot of fun for me to test yesterday, doing some beta testing. Oh wait, we got everybody. Hold on. Oh my boy is in. Okay, I'm gonna make Chicago lead. Make it like this. We'll make it this easy, yeah. All right, cool. We are. Man's just snuck in out of nowhere. Just like, excuse me, coming through. Hater match tank. It's like 1973, I think it is. No shot, I got it right. Yeah. Hold on a second. No shot, I got it right. I got it right. Wow. Okay. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually impressed with myself because it's like I usually don't ever get that right ever. And then Chicago. You. Oh, no, mind. I'll start you offline for a second. Chicago 5, the grand 1. Wait, what? Is a tank is doing it? Oh no, I actually am dumb. I don't know how to spell. No, it's me. Oh no, it is. Oh no, it is me. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh no, it's me. I just realized that I am me. That's the worst part of my day. Wait, I look in the mirror. I'm like, not this guy. Okay. Let's get this going, dude. sorry, I'm losing my mind. Got ourselves duels for the night, boys. Let's go. Hey, Twitch. Got ourselves team 1 together with my man Blind. This guy, is he blind? He's like half blind. He's got, yeah, he's kind of see. I love the shadow pan mog, by the way. It looks so good, man. Exotics over here are looking pretty exotic. Got exotic mounts too on top of it. Tiger King over here. Fury Bean as a Valpera warrior. We got us a spell seal and Chicago, and then a hands with Shaman versus buff arms more over on the team 1. I like this version of the set, like the red and even the turquoise with the chest piece and the belt. Wait, that actually fits so well. The color scheme. Kobe on the team. We got us Mother in the back. Mel, as well as Varka. Immediately feared down by Fury Bean, trying to see if he can get himself a Shield of Vengeance. If he can just ramp up, Fury Bean unleashing the carnage. Shield of Vengeance up Varka. She'd be able to be just fine. Unless Fury Bean got a defensive. Actually could just die to the Shield of Vengeance. Almost there into a trick, and Varka just trying to see if he can take it down. Fury Bean playing the defensive play, trying to go for a bit of healing, and the man, I think it's just done. Yeah, the time to kill compared to beta, boys. You don't have the big old hammer that you do as Paladin over in the beta, but man, the warrior healing is so much different on retail compared to beta. With the rogue going in for sap, shadow blades immediately. Pally actually has everything, bubble bop and everything available. Trinket not available anymore, so actually might be looking at a potential. Oh yeah, Varka. Varka's regular here. Yeah, blind, Trinket out of the rogue. Varka trying to see if he can delay the bubble. Doesn't abuse it. Evasion up for the rogue. As he's trying to see if he can maybe send them with a wake of ashes behind the pillar. The rogue should have plenty of mobility to be able to escape the guy. No blessing of protection, so unless the rogue makes a mistake, he could go in. He doesn't have the shadow blades to back up his burst. But if he goes in quick, with a full stun lock and everything, kidney shot, proper kidney, immediate wall out of Varka, trying to see, well, no wall. No wall. Shield of Vengeance is back up though. With it being a minute CD, he does get it back up a little bit quicker. Got himself a Hand of Freedom. Look at it back up out of there. Trying to get the damage onto blind as best as possible. Shot us up out of the rogue as he goes in for yet another advantage. Getting cooldowns back a little quicker. Varka with Blessing of Protection. Definitely gonna proc it if you put any pressure onto the pally. Trying to go for big secret technique. Big bite bop. Oh! Last second bop. Hold on. If you have any shadow damage, hold on. If you did not use the Gorma's bite, that is shadow damage. That would have went through. Hold on, Gorma's bite would have actually been full shadow damage. If you held that back, it's over. The rogue does it up, ripping the cooldowns out of the paladin systematically, piece by piece, until it's got nothing left. Kavi immediately with a shroud, ready to go, almost catching the rogue. That was a knockback as well as a root, but the rogue sneaking around and sapping away every one of those charges of shroud like a hammer on some bells. Ding dong, you're done with a cheap shot opener. As Kavi trying to give himself some sort of ability, quick stun onto blind. Does he have a big go right now? He's trying to see if he can make a play. Cloak shot is immediately for the fire breath. Blind just trying to see if he can back up out of that. Kobe, if he's fast enough, you might be able to catch him with a beam. And blind just looking to get away. Does get caught by disintegrate. Once you get the slowed, that's huge. But the shroud is no longer there. No more trinket. Used one charge of these walls, trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of healing. Still got mastery. Looking to catch the rogue out in the open. Trinkets after with the disintegrate. Does get cheap shotted with an interrupt though. Still should have plenty of damage. Cheap shots locking him down though. Has wall, so at least he can't get interrupted anymore. And that's a bit of damage on the blind. If you can somehow find a way back over to the rogue, or at least keep the rogue out in the open one way or another, I think he might be okay. Trying to go for a knockup as the rogue was actually right around the pillar. Almost got out in the open. Almost got hit by that tail. But not quite. Goes in for a sap or two. Back it up out. Does not have dance. He does have advantage though. Trying to get kind of aggressive here. Fire breath onto the rogue with a kidney shot to follow. Does he have the damage to follow up? Dance is available. Kobe, the question is, does he have any survivability? Got himself a bit of a heal. He needs to still stabilize his health. He's still not out in the open. Big breath. And there goes the shroud. At the very least, he's got himself a bit of a defensive, so those saps, you can't really stop him. Got himself at least an opportunity to heal up as much as possible. Dude, if only this was beta. I feel like this entire duel I'm just going to be talking about, man, if this was beta. Because if this was beta, he'd be able to turn with a deep breath. He'd be able to capture the rogue. It's such a good ability. Almost catches him with a root, though. Does knock him out in the open. If you're fast enough, you might be able to catch him. You still got shroud for a good bit. Rogue is kind of out in the open, but you now cannot really root him. And he's gonna go maybe for a sap, maybe one or two. The rogue got himself a bit of a reset behind the pillar. Kobe thinking about picking up the eyes. Honestly, may not be a bad idea. Thinking about it, looking for it. The rogue, trying to see if he can double back. Does get in combat with the rogue pretty early on with a kidney shot. Does have a wall. Does not get a pre-wall. This gouge kidney shot though. So this allows the rogue a proper go. Kobe does have a wall. Maybe it's enough to survive into a bit of a Warlock Hellstone. Got himself full burst at the ready with the Renewal Blaze, but blind does not want to take any damage from this. He's going to back up out of here. He's going to try to go for a kick. Does not connect with a deep breath by Kobe. The rogue with the Cloak of Shadows, there's nothing he can do. And I think it's going to be just lights out unless the Evoking can back away. He got heals, sort of, kind of. 22% dampening, not making it easy. Kick, oh, there goes the damage. At least got a fire breath on the guy. At least got some kind of damage over time. Maybe for Madara, this could be an opportunity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At least blind is not attacking you directly, right? At least it was that that's happening. At least he's giving you a proper chance here to like make it come back. No, yeah, he's completely gone. Yeah, buff arms just might have to go next, man. Yeah, somebody else might just have to go in front of Madara, and he might just have to go like next afterwards. Unless he goes back. Yeah. Oh wait. What? Maybe. I'm just waiting. He's being patient. I appreciate it much for being patient. The rogue of dismantling this boys bit by bit, man. My goodness. Shadow Strike? No. There it is. Hey, how I wouldn't walk into performing beta? They're pretty strong, actually. Oh, great, C-Mark. It is the boy, dude. It is the boy. No! Hold on a second. No. He's stunned. He can't even defend himself. Now he's back. Hold on a moment. Or at least the rogue is giving him a chance. He's giving him opportunity. Hold on, Madara. You got beat up a little bit, but it's okay. You got more than enough health. He pulled back a bit. He pulled back. Warlock got lost. All good. All good. All right. At least he's giving you a proper shot, dude. At least he's being a gentleman about it. That's what I like to see, man. A gentlemanly duel with this rogue trying to see if he can go all in. He got Madara, Mel, as well as buff arms to get through. And the opening is actually getting higher. And it's going to be an advantage towards the rogue. It's going to be Axel's dodge, I think it was. Looks like it was a dodge, so Axos immediate trinket, interrupt on the pet summon, Madara getting cleaved right through his dark pack, got himself wall. Guess it is to him. Blind actually gonna back up out of there. With a vanish, come back in with a shadow strike, might have enough damage here, maybe another killer shot that's gonna be a stun by the other pet, but he actually rounds the bend on that stun, is able to avoid Madara. At least he can push of his damage. Shadow Fear around the corner for Madara, if you could just get more pets around the corner. That might be enough. He does not let his adaptation, what even Brock in a kidney? Is that what I'm seeing here? I guess adaptation is absolutely useless now, because that's a kidney shot. Normally they'll proc it, but I guess it doesn't anymore. It's like right out of that range. All right, so Madara is actually kind of screwed unless he gets hit with a blind. That's the only thing that's even going to proc for him. Trying to at least ramp up his pets. That's going to be another Axel's dodged. Is that what I saw, or DR'd? I'm not even sure, but I think it's just over. Yeah, the guy, he tried. The pets are trying to make some kind of a play, but yeah. What can he do? Buff arms, trying to see if he can leap and stun onto the rogue with a Warbreaker immediately. He's got to find a way to lock the rogue down, trying to at least blaze someone on top of him. The rogue looking for a bit of a self-heal, disarm into buff arms. Guess he needs to build up a couple of calm points. Bleed to follow, unless he had a cloak. Maybe still live. Hold on. If you stay away, pick up a reset, give yourself a sip cup or two. Maybe trying to see if he can avoid him 5 seconds on the vanish. Maybe he can somehow come back. No, it's so close. Actually pretty close. Not a single CC worked. I know he dodged one of your, what is it, the axe tosses. I think he might have cloak dodged the other one though. Chicago second to last, and actually, yeah, the mage is Gonski. Unfortunately, it's going to be Chicago versus buff arms and Mel, I guess, as well as exotics in the back too. Nice honor duel. I mean, as much of an honor duel as it could be. I'd rather have a proper honor duel than no duel at all, you know what I mean? You know what? I appreciate an honor duel. I appreciate the rogue at least backing up out, because then it's like, okay, at least it's more or less like a fair duel, right? Win or lose, do or die. At that point, at least he gave the man a proper try. No honor duel? What do you mean? I mean, versus the rogue? Oh, the warrior? Yeah. Yeah, he didn't give the rogue an honor duel, did he? When the rogue gave the warlock an honor duel. Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, that is a little bit unfair. Is it just me, or is the game lagging super badly? Like, it's almost as like his beta, it feels like. Lasso out of Chicago, just trying to see if he can back away from buff while he's got a parry up and running. Knocking the warrior back does get him rooted. And unless the guy can stabilize, he might be in a bit of trouble. Second one needs to come back in. But if you get hit by a flame shock, that's going to be quite a bit of trouble. Chicago trying to see if he can yoink him, does not get to grip the guy at all. Buff arms running in place, or running around Chicago. Chicago with a full defensive with Guardian, as well as Walls. Buff is going to be behind the pillar, catching up a little bit of healing off of the Raptor Sphere on all of the pets, as he's trying to see if he can maybe recover and reposition. Stun on Chicago, does have a trick for this one. It's going to be a knockback immediately onto the warrior. Chicago looking to catch up a little bit of health. Doesn't have much to work with unless you got a burrow or a big heal. Knock back at the guy for a second. One execute and just chopping him down with exotics. Last one. Would have had a mage too, but maybe this is C. I'm not even sure. Semi-honor duel? I guess so, yeah. Semi-honor duel. Exotics, if anything, definitely wants to give the guy an honor duel. Look at that. Nice little bow and everything. Waiting it out. Is that one of the new Pandaria mounts? I don't remember which one was the original Pandaria mount. Was it the yellow? Like the silver disc and like yellow lights on it or yellow circles? Because that one's the blue one. Right? I need to double check on that one. 600 ms? Yeah, I can feel. I can tell, dude. I can tell, but still slamming. Exotics, try to see if you can pop a defensive here. Charge him into disarmed by the warrior. Exotics got himself a bit of defense. Feign death for a second. Got himself the, what is it? Survival, what is it? Fortification of the bear? His own rally? Honestly, I should just call it rally. I should just start calling it a rally. This is just going to be a chopper at the very end. This man out here popping in, chopping him up. Honestly, I wonder how the duel would have went if you gave the rogue an honor duel. But then again, you're playing to really, really high dampening at the very least. Let's see if we get ourselves another one going, boys, yeah? Let's see if we can get ourselves an Ono Moss. And I need to save it as... How many have we done on an A? 717 over the entirety of Dragonflight. At least on an A, so double that with EU, give or take. Give or take. I need... Can do more? Yeah, I'm down. Back gotta run. All right, cool. They gotta fix food. Okay, cool. Buff and Chicago. Whisper me if you guys need more homies. Whisper me real quick. Still 5-bit reloading. Holy, all good, all good. All good. Chicago, whisper me, man. We got like 2 DCs, lol. Yo, invite me real quick and I'll list the group back up and all that. Yeah. I'll try. We'll try to see if we can get some going here. We'll do one of these. Beautiful. Exotics, I know he's gone because he's got to do stuff. Spell Steal, I don't know what happened to Seavark. And Blind, are you coming back in, switching characters? Okay, Blind swapping characters. Good up, so good up listed over in the raids legacy section real quick. Are we 5 people right now? Hold on, no, we are... Well, Spell Steal. I'll give Seavark a moment here. I'll give him a second. Because maybe it's just DC on his end. I'll give him a moment. Otherwise, we'll need to switch him out. Also, whatever phase I went into... Oh, hey. Whatever phase this is for... Orgrimmar Durtar PvP, it is the loneliest phase I've ever seen. Actually, nobody here, dude. It's a ghost town. It's abandoned. I don't like that. I don't like that, dude. I don't like that. I feel like they need to do a better job of, like, if you are in an empty shard and there's like nobody in your zone, like you should at least like move you to like, here's a slightly more populated zone, right? Keep everybody together at the same time. You know what I mean? That would be nice though. They kind of sort of do that, but like you have to do a whole like go to the city, turn off war mode, turn it back on, run out, or like go to Valdrakken, come back to Orgrimmar, and like it eventually phases you or whatever. Or you got to join someone's group and then you get moved to that shard. So when you leave, hopefully you stay on that shard. Which was a little bit easier to like select which shard you want to go specifically, right? Maybe like let you select which shard you want to join, like a popular one or a less popular one. Hey, Charles, I know we need them these days, but we'll need to sort them out. Yeah, like maybe give you like a setting, right? Hey, I want to always be in a more populated shard, right? I just want to be in a populated area, right? Or maybe have a setting like I don't really have a preference, right? So if there's a less populated shard, you'll be sent there, but otherwise like players will be more condensed together, so you'll always see other players when you're out in the open world or in like any of the other zones or whatever, right? I think that'd be kind of nice because it's they kind of like just take all a bunch of different realms and you want to kind of funnel them together anyway, right? So basically everybody that has like war mode on almost gets put on like on its own realm of like with other war mode players on like their region, so you don't have like, you know, MS problems or whatever, right? Imagine you're an Aussie playing as an Aussie and you're trying to like join in or whatever, and you just like get a bad lag the entire time or something. That'd be unfortunate, you know what I mean? Envious is blind, by the way. Oh, okay, cool, neat. So we still need What else do we need? We need to filter more. Filter more with Seavark. I guess I could double check my BNet again. See if anybody new popped on. I miss Chills, man. I thought he said his schedule got adjusted a little bit. But maybe not. Who's that guy? He's a good guy. I'll double check to see if anybody else's news on. Doesn't seem like it though. Unless I... What was it that I saw earlier? It was Alex, hold on. Let me see if he's down to join in. See if he's down to join in or whatever. I haven't had ferals in a lot of these. And Lux is pretty good at feral, or if he wants to play with alt or whatever. That could work too. But yeah, otherwise we're looking for 2 more for this group. And the other group I think should be good with tank still, yeah? And 2Y? Okay. Sounds good, guy. Miss you, friend. And I think I whispered everybody else that's been on, right? Whispered Hellrock, so I guess we're just chilling until then. But yeah, we have. It looks like we have 5, but basically -1, -2, -1 for Seabark, and -1 for me because, yeah, just spectating. So we still need 2 more for this one. Hopefully we can fill it. But if you guys want to join, the groups are going to be listed as per usual over in the Molten Core under Raids Legacy. Chicago, you don't have the beta, do you? Actually, let me know when you do get the beta, if you do get the beta, because I think if we have you, right, Kovi, Tank, Chills, you, Seavark Sensei, Cobra. Who else has a beta on EU, by the way? I need to remember. I need to figure out who has a beta on EU too, because it doesn't look like a lot of my EU homies got the beta. But if a lot more homies have the beta, we could just do duels on beta. I think you'll like some of the shaman stuff, Chicago, because I think you'll like the Tempest playstyle in particular. I think that one's really good. Saturday night, yeah, I do. What's up, Mads? Because if we have enough people, I'd be down to like switch this over to the beta. I did last night. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Because I definitely want to do more of these on the beta, because the feel of the game is just very different. You know, besides hunters being unkillable and mages being overpowered, you know, which is like, what else is new, right? Maybe it was the hunter part. The hunter is a very new one. But besides that, it feels very different. Because it's like, I don't know. It's just something about watching the Death Knight running around with his all the homies on the same mix. Yeah, man. Hunters deserve this. You think so, dude? I mean, they definitely didn't need to be squishy, right? They definitely shouldn't feel squishy. But I don't know what that guy was doing. He did like 60 million damage and 50 million healing. I guess for full players. I don't even know what he healed with. I think somebody said pet heal, like spirit pet mend was healing him because of leech or something. Nothing for 15 years. It's our time. What do you mean nothing for 15 years? Didn't they literally give hunters legendaries and stuff? And then hunters were busted in all of TBC with like a 1-button rotation that dominated all the other DPS classes. And like, what was it, WAD, when hunters were running around and no one could catch him because ice ammo or whatever, ice shots. Our design is garbage. People forget. What do you mean? Hold on. People forgetting like when hunters had the Sidewinder marksman just obliterating everything in Legion, or Chimera. It was a Chimera shot where it was like a big blowout and mop. I think it was. We've been left to rot for a long time. Cope. Everything's big dev means good class. It's not fair. I do agree. I will agree with that. Those two are not completely transferable in that way. Okay, fair enough. So right now on live, hunters are destroying BGs in arenas. BGs for sure. I can totally see BGs, but like, you know, range, having like extra distance, right? I could see why. Glass cannons is not a fun design. True. 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 I am glad that at least they're getting like a whole new class tree though. Like monks, I feel like it's another class that needed something like that. And it's like, it feels like you actually have choices to pick from, right? And like a lot of the hunter, like what makes a hunter is now getting cumulatively applied in the class tree specifically. So like having that bursting shot knockback for survival, marksman, and beast mastery, I think it's pretty cool. All the poison stuff, I think is pretty cool too. I still want my mage's deep freeze back though. Yeah, I don't know if that'll come back anytime, Dalaran. Just personal feel. I don't know if that will make it come back anytime soon. But who knows, right? Who knows, honestly. Disarm for all three specs would be godly. Ooh. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily disagree with that. Yeah. Because there's a couple of PvP talents that hunters have that like get very selective uses anyway. They're like very, very awkward. How's that, my man? How you doing, my guy? We still need uno mas. So let me remove. Remove. We still need one more though. Still need uno mas and we can get our game going. Unless you guys want to take this to the beta, because we could try taking this to the beta. Because NA, like actual natty NA duels are slower. So we could try taking these back to the beta like yesterday. If we have enough homies, we'll be able to make like a full 5-man group and like a 3-man group. I think this could be doable. Disarm over the new salve talent. Salve. Oh, you mean the healing one? I don't necessarily hate like poison dispel, disease dispel. I don't think that's terrible. Because it's on the feign death and you can use feign death pretty regularly. Right? Maybe like if they added like a curse removal to or something, I think that'd be neat. Or like a bleed. Imagine if they had bleed removal. That'd be nuts too. But yeah. I know DF will never come back. Oh, this is problematic, but I love that you could use it to kite. Set up a one-shot and help you 1v2 or 3 back in the day. It was fun move. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but like Hunters, I was saying, like the PvP talents are a little wonky. I've always felt like the what am I thinking of? It's like an interrupt talent where like if you interrupt or if you try to purge an enemy's debuff or whatever, you basically stop them from like getting procs or something. It was like it's very, very situational PvP talent, and I feel like there's a lot of those. You know what I mean? That are not like universally good, and there's a couple classes have that. So like, imagine if disarm was like a PvP talent and all hunters gets back into it, right? Oh, I play against a melee class, gotta be disarm. How nice would that be, right? This one will be better. Even like mending bandages will be pretty good because it's like only survival has it, but like it's a good talent, you know, to be able to remove bleeds like that. At least I think it's pretty good. It's a unique one at the very least and gives you some self-survivability. The whole tree design is awkward and odd, and a lot of stuff doesn't make sense. Like things that survival have, like arcane and steady shot, like what we can't even use it. For a little bit, there was like in the early beta and alpha, players were able to make kind of like a pseudo build, right? It was like a ranged survival build, and it kind of sort of worked at times. But yeah, the fact that you have those buttons, a steady shot and an arcane shot, it is a little bit weird. Like technically, I guess if you can't reach the enemy, you can pull up a bow, right? Weapon switch, pull out a bow, do a couple of arcane shots, but they do some very little damage for the focus cost. And steady shots don't even give you back your resources or anything. So, yeah, it's a little bit different. It's a little weird. Definitely an update? Probably. Yeah. Otherwise, it feels like, well, why are those buttons there? You know what I mean? They don't really get like any use for any reason. Tomorrow in the beta. It's pretty cool. I do like some of the changes though they've done to attack. I like a lot of the changes that are for them. It's actually very, very, very fun. Very fun. Like the class challenger changes are really good. For BM, they're not trying to reinvent the spec, just adding like a couple of new talents here and there. Marksman also not trying to reinvent the wheel, but there are some new interactions here and there that just simply build upon what exists, not necessarily revamping it. Survival, I think, got the most amount of changes though. Like, it's still Mongoose, like Mongoose biting, kill commanding, or Raptor striking, kill commanding, but then you got abilities to pull in between. and then you kill command can come back whenever your mongoose bite. So like focus, playing around with focus is a little bit different on the spec. It almost feels like it's really easy to overcap focus on survival though, which like you're not gonna get drained, which is good. But like it feels like the bar almost like it shouldn't exist. Like if focus bar did not exist for survival, it may actually play really good. Or if like maybe mongoose bite or raptor strike consumed a lot more focus. Like if let's say, you know how feral druids have a thing where if you have more than 25% energy, your bite will actually consume more energy to increase the damage of the bite, so you can spend more energy like in a single chunk. There's some survival hunters are saying like maybe your mongoose bite or raptor strike should probably do that too, right? If you have more and focus than the cost of raptor strike or mongoose bite, you should probably consume more just so you can spend it, and then you can play double kill command build, and then building and spending focus becomes a little more interesting. There's a bit of texture to it. You know what I mean? Like BM as a whole, new stuff is great. Survival neither an update plays smooth so far. I still hate MM. I don't hate MM as much. I kind of like some of the interactions. I think there's still like the true shot whole thing, right? Where you true shot and you aim shotting and you having to ignore precise shot procs. I don't like that because it feels like cannibalizing procs. I'm not a fan. But generally, I think it's at least a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? Still up and down about that. Still, it's good. They haven't really changed much in the way. But at the same time, I've been playing BM the exact same way, basically for the entire X-Pack. I feel yeah, maybe they should at some point like redo how BM functions. Yeah, I don't disagree. At some point, like give them a good revamp, right? But at least like the changes to talents, I think it's good that they're getting them, and they're basically just trying to like whatever knowledge you built up of the spec from DF continues on into War Within, which is probably okay too. But yeah, they probably could use a bit of a a couple of new talents, change how you play your abilities or whatever. You know what I mean? BM is so boring. A lot of people really like BM though. Like they'll like that it's not like overly complex for the sake of complex. Yeah, I kind of find it pretty boring to myself, but like there's a group of people that really likes it as is, and they like that it's like super like easy to get into. Used to play and I can send it. Oh, it's easy to be able to play. What's a legend survivor? It was a Jover. Yeah, survival is really fun, man. I like it a ton. And not as many people really play survival, but I like it really much. I like it a ton. Yeah, we're still doing a Mossman. Who else can I invite, dude? Who else can I invite? Double check my BNet here. Sane, but Sane doesn't really PvP. I got nobody on, or at least nobody on new. Survival is definitely fun. It's so good, man. It's fun, but I hate the ranges. The on the kick bad. It's bland. And survival definitely goated. I feel like maybe survival kick should probably have a bit of range, kind of like a feral kick, right? Maybe like at least a 12-yard kick or something, and like you charge with your pet or something. Something along those lines, right? I think that'd be kind of cool. Or maybe they could give them like their pet kicks, but it's like a range kick, but it has a longer cooldown or something, or like a talent at the very least. Oh, they can actually get a shorter kick too. I know it's a melee kick, but they could get a shorter kick, like a 12-second kick, 13-second, either 12 or 13-second kick, one of those two. But it's like really short. It's like a shaman kick. Like you're gonna be kicking mobs all the time. And marksman, survival in particular is gonna get the short one. Marksman and BM is like slightly shorter, but like not crazy. But for survival, it might be really good though. Kick is shorter than range already. The kick is shorter than ranges already. Yeah, it is, but like you can make it even shorter. That's all I'm saying. Like there's a talent, but you could pick the kick. Yeah, that'd be interesting too. Just give him something that a pistol shot. The technical would use a pistol shot model for some abilities, even though it's supposed to be a mini crossbow. Sometimes it's a pistol though, so I guess they literally have the pistol already. Just call it crossbow bolt or something. Yeah. Kick and give Harpoon a kick talent. Oh, Harpoon gets a kick? That would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Huh. At that point though, I'll probably do like kick, Harpoon has a kick, or like a root, and you could choose, right? Because sometimes I don't actually want to root things. Like sometimes I Harpoon to something to interrupt it, but it's like rooted, and I want it to like move in towards the tank. I just want to interrupt it from a range. or something like that. You know what I mean? Getting in enchant on bows, my Roman Empire. Yeah, enchants on bows are pretty annoying too. Gets a kick is a good one. I think I'd like that actually. That would be interesting. Like, even though the cooldown maybe was like, what's the cooldown? Like 20 seconds. I'd increase it by like a couple. So how good of a kick them. I actually learned survival just to be able to see on PvP enchants. That's sad. Yeah, true. Yeah, I never really thought about bows and stuff, not really having like an actual visual behind their enchants or whatever. Chat question, and this is a question for homies like Kovi. Question for WAP. NA duels are taking a second. Should we try getting some beta duels together? Possibly, because NA duels, I've been trying to get a +1 to fill the group for a bit. As you can see, it's square empty. I have beta because we could do beta. We could try some beta duels. There's a lot of people playing beta, so we could potentially try what we did yesterday. I'm down with beta, so like that would be 1-2 with Feist and Dylan. Then there's I think Bix said something earlier. Bix potentially. Kovi, WAP. Does Chicago have it? Chicago does not have a beta. But that'll be at least like a 5-man group right here. And then maybe Sensei if he's on. I could whisper Cobra, so that'll be a +1. And then maybe we're looking for like 3 more bodies. I think we could try it. Kovi? Wait, you Kovi? Okay, never mind then. I thought it was Exterminate. Never mind. Okay. I'm dumb apparently. I'm pretty dumb apparently. I have beta. Fury has beta. So that should work. So Fury has beta. So that'll be a +1. And then we just need to find some people outside of Westfall or Duratar. And we're good. You guys want to try beta? We can try the beta. Swip. Hold on, who is this? Or we can do duels now. Hold on, who is Swip? Who is this? Is that Lux? Oh, Lux actually did join. I thought he said not. Is it no, but TY? Okay, we got a group. I said we do another one on an A. One more on an A. One more on an A. Alrighty, one more on an A. And then maybe after this beta. How does that sound? Unless these groups stay as 5-man and we just slam a couple of these out for the night. Because alright. Double check it with you. Double check it with you. And then we'll just kinda go from there, man. Yep. Cool. Hey, beta duels, lol. Is it lag or is it just like abilities don't work? Because at the very least, I'm thinking like, well, beta at least we can get people together. You know what I mean? Let's do. What do we do? Hook. Let's do a hook. Alrighty. We got a group, boys. At least we got 2. If we got these groups in the stand as a 5-man, then we could just spam queue a couple of times. I'm cool with that too, honestly. I'm perfectly cool with that. But we'll try. We'll try. Got a different song going. Just scuffs me. Ability's not working. I can't track anything with no addons. Just scuffs me. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. This is why playing mostly without addons, is a boon. A big boon. I've been starting playing around with weak cards and I'm probably just cucking myself for doing it. But also I've been messing around with like dragging the buff bar kind of next to the target. And that actually works really well too, because you can actually catch stuff. Sort of, kind of. Hopefully whoever's on team 2, I think it was the mage, right? I think it was Feist. Hopefully you get it, my guy. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 together with buff armors. I hate the wall here because it just zooms you in. The big culture, man, making a big old wall. We got us this buff, we got us this Kovi, Madara, Mel, as well as Varkam. Over in team 2, we are missing a mage. But hopefully they get in. We got us this Balls. Wait, actually, his name is Balls. Balls a bull. Shorthand Balls. We got Fury Beat. We got us this SQ. Work in progress? Unless it's Squip? I don't even know. But SQ, I guess I'm gonna go SQ with Varka going for a trinket, got himself Crusader rolling up as a whip, maybe in a bit of a tight spot. AMS is up, might be have to rotate even more defensives, trying to see if he can walk away from the Shield of Vengeance, looking to play the bubble from a distance, does get quite a bit of damage. Clone Shadows and Death Calls doing a number. Varka might be in trouble, but he might just have to bubble whip, going for a bit of a defensive with a Death Pact. It gives him a bit of health to work with, but he can't heal during this moment. Varka trying to see if he catch up to the guy. Does drop a dome, trying to deal with some of the holy damage. Pet going up for a short stun with Magus is falling apart at the worst of time. Whip does at least have Blessing of Protection. If you can get a little bit more damage versus Varka, he might be alright. IBF just trying to live, sacrificing the pet mage to summon a new one. Just needs a bit of damage from distance. Clawing Shadows, Death Calls, maybe enough. AMS last second does live the blind and is able to take the guy out. Is Mel gonna give him a chance here? He's just charging him. He's just charging the guy into a hunt. Immediately goes in for a death strike at the very least, but I don't really know. I think it just might be over, right? With Demon Hunter. Blind, looking for a death strike or two. Blade Dance, stun. I think it's over, right? Yeah. If this was beta, I actually think the death would have had a little bit easier time going for full recovery there, but not that time around. Not this time. I was thinking maybe you should give him like a proper honor duel, man. I think the boy deserved it. He did really good. Death is for Paladin. I feel like those usually you don't win in a lot of the cases. Mel does have Balzabal. Balzabul. Okay, I'm gonna mess up your name pretty hard. I'm gonna scuff it every single time. Where's the mage that we had on team 2, man? Hope he does get to join in. As Mel is chilling on the far side, got cooldowns, everything but a trinket, so the Warlock can lock him down. Axos immediately Mortal Coil if you were to follow, just locking him down completely. As long as you get him slowed down, second stun to follow. There goes the mage with Envious popping back in. Got us as Mel. Full meta, actually not full meta, just I-beam as Plausible. Got him in a decent position, actually. He's kind of away from the dark glare. If you can get him in a line of sight of that thing, that would be pretty huge. As he's got himself full stun on the guy. Mel got himself the hunt as a charge, but Port comes out for balls. I think he's still got able to hunt, right? I believe he did. Fear to follow. At least he got himself full meta, so at least it's an opportunity to make some kind of a play. Balls with a trinket, trying to see if he can live this. Mel with an immunity, backing up out of there. The guy just sending even more demons behind him after him behind the pillar. If he got a stun or some kind of a big go, there's a potential he could maybe turn this around right now. Mel with an I-beam while darkness is down. Dreadstalkers, unless he can find a way to escape past the demons or pick up any kind of healing. I think it's just over if he just chills behind the pillow. Gateway to his death. Wait, hold on. Actually using the gate to avoid all these pets. Hold on a second. Maybe a potential move here. No. As the dude feet just explodes, literally rips out of his body. Oh no. Also, never duels the Deacon since it's kind of awkward to play Feral. I feel you, man. If you want to pop in a Feral instead, you're more than welcome to, my guy. You're more than welcome to. As Balls trying to see if he can get himself hopefully a better position versus Madara. Immediate axe toss for axe toss as he got himself the Dark Glare first up. And let's try to see if we could drop down a Fel Lord. Actually, I really like the model of Fel Lord. I wish they got utilized more often. There's a Overfiend thing, which is Overlord, which is basically a Fel Lord that you could summon as a Diabolist in the beta. But I just wish that model got even more use. Like if that was your Felguard, imagine, man. Just like a slower demon, but a harder hitting demon. I think that'd be kind of neat. This is going to be a full burst out Madara just exploding the guys. So far, 2 for 2 with Demonology Warlocks able to go for the tier set. Just explode the other guy completely. Interrupt real quick as Envious got himself full combustion. Blasting out Madara. Madara put himself out in the open, but Envious not close enough in order to even reach him with his attacks. Madara trying to see if he can maybe buy himself some time for a Mortal Coil or potentially Axos or kick. I guess Axos will do the same, wouldn't it? Into a Mortal Coil, Future Follow, locking out Envious, has a trinket, does not want to send it, as this is going to be a full-on Tyrant. And if you have a proper go, just send the pets to the guy. That should be enough if you just keep away. He does go for the Invis, got him some Phoenix Flames, everything, knowing down all the pets as well as Madara all by himself. Pyroblast go back up a little bit, but Envious is actually taking a solid bit of damage. Madara, are you just dead? Was it just a mastery? Is it just the mastery buildup that killed him? That must have been, right? As Covey eats a Pyroblast to the face, trying to see if he can give this man as much of an auto duel. Look at that mastery damage. One Pyro did a bit of damage, and it's still burning. It was still burning for a good bit. But it's too easy. I feel it, man. I feel it. Play whatever we like, honestly. At the end of the day. Kobe, at least try to make this duel a little bit more interesting. I do love seeing it, though. Trying to see if you can hover over into an immediate intro by Envious blinking through them. This is actually avoiding the, are you Shimmer? You gotta be Shimmer with your blinks, right? It's gonna try to reposition with the poly. Interrupt last second by Kobe. Big blaster damage onto Envious. And is able to at least sit down and give himself a bit of healing. Ring of Frost off of the breath. Got himself full CC. Trinket immediately for Kobe. Envious with a Shadow Meld. Kobe is just still in range of Envious. That is a full combustion of the range. To try to see if he can just pile drive through him. That is gonna be a big cauterizer right now. Does not have a block for this one. I think it's just over. Big beam and Kobe just putting in the pressure, going on the offensive, trying to stay aggressive, and does that. I'm getting all the benefits out of that play. Fury being question is, does he give him a chance? He does not give him a moment to escape. Does at least go for the shroud, so CC out of Fury as well as interrupts and just not gonna be able to do anything. Kobe can actually just go on the aggression. His health still could go down, so Fury being at the very least can stay aggressive in that regard, but you can't really stop him. You can interrupt him. Does go for the trinket off of that sleep. Kobe needs to find a way to escape this, but potentially got him some disintegrates. Could get interrupted on the blue, knocking back Fury being, unless he's got another leap. He can't really reconnect, so Kobe at least gets a moment to recover. Got himself renewal blaze also. Deep breath, stunning, beam. Is that gonna be enough? Hold on, I think it's over. That is over. I switched to the wrong guy altogether. At least I was able to reposition the camera back in the last second. With Chicago, are you gonna give him a chance to? Dude, I still need to go and get this dragon. Out of all the dragon models, I've never gotten the Razageth model. Never. I just need to do more Razageth kills. Just for this dragon model. I have Farak mount. I don't have the kill mount. I have the ATC mount, so I guess it's another one I need. But I got the Sarkarath one. I have the Mythic Farak one. I don't have Razageth, which is one of the better looking ones. It looks so good. It looks so good. Like Farak, I'm fine if I don't get the other one, but because at least I get a variation of it. It just one is a little more pinkish, the other's a little more reddish. This is going to try to go for a Living Flame, so there's going to be Lassa wall up for Kobe right now. He's going to take a lot of damage though into a totem, trying to trap the Evoker in, Sunder to follow. The guy can't escape. He got himself a little bit of healing at the very least, can cast, but it's going to be grinding totem to grind a lot of the damage. Zebra to follow, Trinket out of Chicago, big damage out of Kobe. Does he do anything? Big beams, does get interrupted though. Maybe potential opportunity for him to catch up a little bit of healing. He's got himself to the scales. Next Fire Breath is going to do a lot of damage. Shroud is going to be huge too. Fire Breath, I don't even know if that connects. I can't tell if that connected. That's hard to tell. Unless I see the health bar going with Chicago on the breath, it's hard to tell. No more mana for Kobe. All he can do is play aggressive. Living Flame, maybe CC Chicago, knocking it back for a second. May just need to go beaming, but he doesn't have the resources in Chicago with a Frost Shock taking him down. Frosty Wolf empowering the Frost Shock, doing quite a bit of damage, man. My goodness. What's up, Cursing? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. And Buff Arms at the very least wants to give this man. Or, is he... He was looking at either Fury or he's looking at the Warlock, I can't tell. But it's giving Chicago at least a proper chance of an auto duel here. It's gonna come down to you, my boy. It's gonna come down to you. I feel like Warriors win this in a lot of these situations. I feel like they just win a lot of these encounters. But he's at least trying to give him a nice bow. Chicago is walking in without a trinket, without a wall, so they're gonna be behind a little bit. But maybe the dance party could give you a bit of an opportunity here, yeah? Give you a little bit of that cooldown reduction, just like waiting it out a little bit. Bladestorm out. And the totem, yeah, the totem either works or it doesn't. And it just kinda, you never really know if it is gonna properly work or not. Chicago is gonna be under a ton of pressure. If that totem was able to yeet Buff Arms out or grip him out of the way, then I think it would have been fine. Does get ground wall back up unavailable. Parry up for Buff Arms. At least try to see if he can maybe tank up versus Chicago a little bit as well. Got himself full fear. Stun lock to follow. Does have a knockback. Charges available. Got himself a War Stomp to rotate the damage. With a bleed on Chicago right now. May just need to go for Guardian here. That's where it does not last long at all. He's just trying to see if he can save off the Guardian as best as possible. Does he get the knockback on a guy? Does some to follow. Doesn't necessarily need the weapons though. You gotta get Ghost Wolves as soon as possible. At the very least, it's gonna give him Maelstrom. Buff Arms just going in, trying to keep himself afloat with heals. Trinkets out of the Lassa. Chicago's in a lot of trouble. It's gonna be, what is it? Guardian used up already. One execute, got a stun. At least he's rooted Trinket to follow. Chicago does have at least a little bit of mana, but not a lot of Maelstrom. Totem does at least able to keep Buff Arms at a distance. He doesn't have too many slows on him. Does get slowed, and that's the bleed. And that is just the end of it, dude. Oh no. Kobe picking up 2 though. Well done, well done. Well done, well done. It's actually a very close deal between him and Chicago. I feel like he might have been able to get a third one there too. There it is. Let's see if we have groups available, boys, yeah? Chicago as well as Buff. Let me know if you still got groups. Because if we still got groups, we'll just keep spamming these as much as we can. Until, I guess, into the night. If we don't have 5 groups, Warcraft Online, okay. Then we might just have to try making some groups on the beta. If, like, we don't have proper groups. Probably should not be. Always say find the most fun, Chris is saying, if you plan your PvP, stick with it if you enjoy the class spec you're playing. Yes, I definitely would agree with that. I would easily agree with that. Playing Stormweaver against a warrior. Playing Stormweaver. Is that the one where you gotta use like lightning bolt and then you have to heal? So you basically couldn't heal there. Okay. That is the one with the Maelstrom, right? You have to use Maelstrom offensively and then you also get to use it so you can double up, right? Yeah, okay. Costume. Alright. We're gonna try to switch it up a little bit, boys. I'm thinking we should try good time, see you next time. Sounds good, my man. We should try beta, maybe? Try making some groups on the beta? Potentially. See how it goes. Because at least like we'd be able to get some of you guys on the beta, and maybe that'll be a little bit easier. Who knows? What do you guys think? Because I'm thinking... Yeah? Because beta is really fun. Like, that's the benefit of beta, is actually just very, very different. Just need one. What about Chicago, actually? Chicago, how many you got? Because if he just needs one, maybe we'll give it like 5. Got one back. Wait, which one? Who you were with, Wes? Were you with Buff Arms or? Who was it? Three or 4? Sense. I'm about to play Smite. Okay, we have all 5. Okay, hold on. Did you use though? Wait, you're done? Wait, hold on. Wait, Fury's with Chicago. Hold on, Chicago. If you got a 5, man, would you be down for one more? One more for the night. Hold on a second, because Fury being, I'm pretty sure is with Chicago, right? He says you have all 5. Would you be down for one more then? Because the Buff Arms just needs to get what, one more then? Yes? Well, Fury said yes, but I need to serve for Chicago. I guess I'll try them and see what's 6. Yeah, honestly, just play whatever you like at the end of the day. I like, especially in PvP. Like, I think there's gonna be, if it's quick, I mean, I think it'll be quick. Get over a game of Smite? Wait, hold on. Smite like the alpha or like the Smite 2 or just like the original Smite? Hold on a second. So with the Buff Arms, I need uno mas. Do we have... Oh, hold on, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, wanna join of 5v5 1v1s? I'm asking him literally, want to join one game of 5v5 1v1s? If Kevin is down, man, then we'll be able to get you guys a +1 easily. Just tell him just one, just a quick one. We'll probably could do this one quick one, and then we could kind of like maybe call it. Or Baldwin. Hold on a second. Baldwin, hey, wanna join for one game of 5v5 1v1s? Baldwin, dude, hold on a second. Diabolic, right? I'm okay, 2i. Okay, so yeah, so, Kevin said no. What about Kargath, too? Kargar, but I don't see Kargath. Rip. See you, Baldwin. My boy, my guy, my man. Wait. I had it wrong. I thought it was Yar. Hold on, never mind. I got people wrong completely. I confused somebody with Yar earlier. Hold on, let me ask Yar. Hey Yar, wanna join in for one Game of 5 on once. See if he's down for it. So Baldwin of Yark hits me back up. Then engage the guy's a +1. Buff, if you just need +1, man. I would if I could. My Gears all season 3 have been off for a bit. Oh, okay. All good, yeah. So he's a little bit behind a gear. I guess it's been a bit since Baldwin in these, man. Yeah. Been a second, hasn't it? How many you got right now, Buff? You got 4, or you guys got 5? Got 1? Wait, you got 1? As in, like, you 5 now? Okay, now we're good. All right, Chicago. We're queuing real fast, real quick, man. We'll do a Rook, Black Rook hold. Here we go. Here we go, boys. I appreciate you guys for hanging out tonight. NA duels have definitely been a little bit harder to put together. I think next week we'll probably just do all beta. And hopefully beta will be a little bit more, what's the word? Stable. But, yeah. And hopefully they'll do a much bigger in White Wave, man, and do more, like, PvP testing and stuff. I think that'd be really, really cool. But, yeah. I think next week we'll try to plan for more beta stuff. And I'll let the EU homies know. We'll probably also be trying for more beta stuff, if possible. But yeah, just letting you guys know right here. Because I actually like beta duels a lot, dude. I was rewatching some of the clips. I was like, dude, watching two warriors fighting each other and they're not like dying within 2 seconds. It's actually kind of engaging. I actually enjoy that so much more. You know what I mean? So Twitch. Got us those buff arms over for the team 1 with Kovi. Is it gonna be first? No, Madara in the back. We got Naki? Naki or is it Madara? Hold on a second. Either Naki or Madara? Vampire? Oh, I like the Mog. Look at that. You got this like Countess Dracula-esque thing with a name Vampire. I think Madara getting blinded immediately by Whip, trying to see if we can whip up a I was gonna say a Bone Storm. Technically works for Death Knight. Not the right spec for it, but either way works out, right? It's gonna be Madara just trying to see if he can load him up full of pets, trying to hang out with the big brother Fell Lord. He's just hiding behind the Fell Lord. He's like, please protect me. That is the funniest thing ever. It is an effective pet. It actually does a lot of damage. Like, you don't want to stay in there. Everybody's gonna back away, but it's gonna be Whip actually playing into a death bag. Got himself a lot of extra health, but necrotic a lot of it, so he can't really heal, sacrificing the gold, but a lot of that healing goes into that necrotic effect, so he actually has to play it very, very carefully, trying to see if he can turn some attention onto the main pet. At least if anything, if he can kill it, he might be in a better spot, dude. He's surrounded, but he's undead, so maybe that together with undeads and a couple of death strikes will help him stabilize. It looks like he's actually able to come back a little. If he could interrupt and stun the pet and maybe even kill it, that could be huge, because that's an Axe Toss that's not going to be available, but also Madara losing on quite a bit of that damage. Got himself full pets in. That's going to be blind to follow him, trying to pick up a little bit of healing. Axe Toss right after. The pet should be pretty close to death, actually. If he gets a couple of death calls, might be in a bad spot. Army with Maguses joining in. Madara with a Mortal Call. Fear to follow on to Whip, able to break out of it with a Lichborn. Got himself a defensive with Lichborn, trying to go for a kick. Madara with a backup. Out in the open though with Maguses, so he's not in a great spot, and everybody's trying to see if he can back away as Madara is just getting cleaved all in his own. And Whip back here still fighting through the main pet little by little. Eventually that's like should be dead, right? Because Madara does not have a lot of health available, so should be eventually able to just go for a couple of clawing shots from a distance, right? Possibly. He's got himself full pet empowerment. Still the main pet is alive. He keeps sinking clawing shadows and death goes into it. It is still is alive. And Madara, unless you got an execute on you, it's over, right? That death coil. Oh, a death coil looks so good. I'm kind of hoping what they do in the future is, you know how they recently changed the animation on beta for Mortal Coil, and it's like a skull that like chases after you a bit more violently? I kind of hope they do the same with Death Coil. As Buffarm just walks up, stomping over the boy. That is a Death Knight versus a warrior though, so what else can you really do? You know what I mean? The problem with the PvP beta is mages, warlocks, and DKs is so broken right now. Hunters? Have you not seen hunters? The only class that isn't broken is rogue, and I feel like all of us can be happy because of that. Because if rogue was busted again at what he wants, he'd be like, oh no, no. Variety will be out of the window. At least right now there's a little bit of variety here and there. Board immediately for ball. He's just trying to see if he can back up out of there. Buff arms fueling him immediately. The man dropping in every single pet out there versus Buff, but he's just really having to play it super defensively. Axos to follow, Dust of the Obelisk and everything. Buff is actually going to back away, and I think he's just going to try to see if he can line him. Is that what he's trying to do? Literally just trying to see if he can line for the Tyrant. That's what it was. I was going to say for a second. Ball, not doing that good health-wise. Buff arm just keeps chopping at him. Axos, oh, not Axos. Worst Storm to follow. Why did I say Axos? I guess it's both of the stun, right? Handle go down. Trying to see if he can get himself some more cast. But I think it's just over. I think he's just done. Yeah, he's just done. He's just like, all right, you know what? I'm out of options. I'm out of nothing. Envy is trying to see if he can charge in as a Frosty Mage, dropping down blizzards and everything onto Buff. He got a Frostbomb. Full Ray. Hold on a second. Maybe. Big combo. He needs a Shatter. I don't think it's Shattered. He definitely needs to make sure there's a Flurry in there for every single one of those beams or bombs or whatever. Breath is huge. Nova, break it out with a Blizzard. Oh! He's so low on health. He's trying to see if he can catch up a little bit healing. Quite a bit of health recovered though. Hold on a second. He's out of defensives. Buff might be in a little bit of a tight spot as Envy is dropping down all this AoE, zoning out Buff, trying to make it harder for Buff to stay afloat. He doesn't even give him an opportunity to get any kind of second wind healing whatsoever. As long as you just keep pelting at him, slowing him down, there's not much you can do. Trying to see if you can go for a bit of reflect, at least gives you a little bit of a magic reduction. Trinket out of that stun as he charges in. Envy is waddling out of there. I don't know if he's got a normal blink or not, but got him some Frostbomb with a big comet. Doesn't quite connect. That's going to be Buff just trying to see if he can live. Does not let the Shatter bonus apply because the Frostbomb doesn't really have that freeze effect on top of it. A lot of the spells for Frost Mages don't necessarily really do a lot of damage. Blizzard around the corner, yeah. Ring of Frost, you either get frozen or take damage. But he's got second when healing a little. With the Ray of Frost, you got to make sure you got a Flurry in there. You have to make sure you have a Flurry. You need a Flurry in order to make that bomb work. Otherwise, it's not going to do much. You have to get a Flurry going before a Frozen Bomb and Ray. Because then it counts as Shatter. And then you're hoping it crits. Because if it crits, that's just one shot. It's just absolutely nutty. Blizzard on one side. NVS does not play into the Ring of Fire, though. If he had the Ring of Fire, Frozen Orb, like the one you place on the ground in a set spot, and Blizzard, you could really zone out Buff arms. I mean, Frozen Orb is going to do quite a bit of damage either way. But if you can do that full AoE combo, you literally don't let him heal whatsoever. He's taking that constant, consistent damage. Flurry, maybe the combo? Maybe the damage. He's got parry. He's got himself as much defense as possible. Still taking huge shatters right to his health bar. Comet Storm around the corner. Not feeling good whatsoever. The pet at least is there to give him a little bit of healing, a little bit of that moral support, trying to go for Ring of Frost. But Buff Arm's at a point right now where if Envious walks at him, he's walking on him to do damage. As soon as he backs up out of it, he's back behind the pillar, trying to get as much recovery as he can. And look at his health bar. He went so low earlier. And now he's chilling. I forgot my HP, so it's all good, all good. Yeah, definitely want to send this out for everybody else and grab one for yourself. Definitely don't miss out on that. Stun off of the blink. I don't know if it was a normal blink or a shimmer. I feel like Envious is a shimmer blink. Or shimmer. I guess shimmer blink. It's kind of the same, but not really. Buffett is kind of between a rock and a hard spot. Either you get frozen or just stand in the blizzard and just not have a good time at all. Envious got himself at least a decent setup. Trinket right afterwards. And if Buff knows that he doesn't have a blink, he could just shimmer out. Ray doing a bit of damage. Frozen boy. I guess it shattered. I can't tell sometimes. I mean, sometimes you can really tell. Oh yeah, that shattered because he went from 100 health to 0. You know what I mean? But that one, I don't really know. Nova off of the stun. That's actually huge. Ultra able to back up out of there. But the positioning of this wall right here, the intro area where Buff Arm starts out, Envious really needs to walk deep into the room in order to be able to have line of sight of Buff Arms. But if you had a Ring of Frost, Frozen Orb, Blizzard, or Ring of Frost, Ring of Fire, and then you could just kind of collapse those all there. I mean, he would just be taking his health worth of damage if he stays back there. And he's basically just kind of stuck over there behind the wall the entire time. He just wants to find a way for the mage to get out of position, get close enough, getting around that wall. You have to really get up and melee with the warrior. That gives an opportunity to get a few good licks in you. And it's just not a great spot to be in. into a full stun. Got himself Blaze Storm. Battle Sense available. Once he makes some damage happen, Envious needs to make sure he's positioned correctly. Got himself full Frozen Orb. That is going to be huge. Maybe. Huge damage. Ray of Frost. Big shatter damage. Oh, he's trying to see if he can back away. Massive go. You got to finish him right here. You can't let him go back behind the room. Glacial Spike, almost got it. Blizzard, not letting him heal. Pet, also not letting him heal either. Shift your power to get some cooldowns back. Trying to see if he can charge in. Trying to see if he can zone out Buff. And Buff is close enough, but he knows he's in danger. He knows a bit of trouble. He wants to get out of there. Nova, Flurry, I think you might have him. Hold on a second. You just need a little bit more. Buff closes the gap. Oh, he needs a heal right now. Fear, there's no shot this man is going to escape. He's making out there like a bandit. Envious charging after him. He's got a little bit of a heal. They can't Nova him anymore. He's so GR to Novas. At least he's back there with images. At the very least, they're going to do a little bit of damage just from not let second one kick in. At the very least. Envious is going to have to get another committed go at some point, though. At some point, he just has to. Trying to see if he can set blizzards around the corner. Buff is just letting the second wind catch him back up a little bit. Going for a bit of a Blaze Storm. Maybe commit. No, not committing. Not committing. Nope. Second one is going to come back in unless you get aggressive or you just back up and get yourself a reset. This is a bit of a spot and the Warrior is just maximizing that pillar. Pillar max. And Chicago left? Might have been a smite Q. Chicago might be their smite Q popped in. There goes the bomb. Hold on. Shatter does not do as much as I thought it would. Maybe you reflected it? Flurry? I was thinking maybe it was like a lance flying after him afterwards, but he's looking like he's gonna get himself another reheal. My god. Yeah, this arena, you could actually, if you really utilize the corner, unless the mage has a full zonal build where he could zone you out, it is not that easy to like push in, because you're pushing in, you're just gonna melee you. You're just gonna get aggressive. So I think you're either gonna commit, Breath, Ring of Frost, go to the far side of the area, pre-place a ring, pre-place burst, or like he's doing right now, trying to put the mage warrior out in the open. Got a full flurry. If you can get a frozen orb or a bomb or something, maybe that could work. Fear, big bleed, got him some full shatter, trying to see if he can maybe make something happen. Big ray of frost, maybe enough. Buff with a wall. Oh, yeah, that shattered. That shattered. That was a tough one, man. Warriors don't really have an easy time with mages, but like. That's just, he did so good. It's just, we were doing such a good job, and I thought, wait, this is the opportunity to come back. But a mage with a setup, man. Played already downfall. Oh, God. Kobe is trying to see if he can give Envious a bit of an honor duel, man. Evoker versus Frost Mage. Got himself immediate breath, and you open a Ring of Frost. That's connect. Frostbolt, Flurry, Glacial. It's trying to set up something. A big roar. Kobe trying to see if he can get himself a big setup. Does not get that stun. Trying to make some damage happen. Big fire breath. Got himself full mastery. As Envious goes in for an Invis for a huge CR. Still get it beamed down either way. Covey needs to make sure he gets himself a Charity Surge at some point. Even on the images. Hold on. The images were out. He could have gotten Charity Surge and images. Interrupted on blue. Kick at Envious. The kick is a physical kick, by the way. It's not a magical. You can just cut a roar. You can't interrupt a roar. It's just a dragon roaring at you. Going raw. That's it. Has he got himself wall? At least cannot get interrupted. No shroud. Breath. And we're just trying to see if he can play defensive a bit. He hasn't used an ice block so far at all. He may be looking at ice block potentially here. Unless he got kicked, Poly to follow. At least able to control Covey. But every time he even lets that beam last for even a little bit long, it hurts. Big glacial. Maybe setup. Interrupt or fire. Hold on. Big combo. Huge setup. Oh, Ray of Frost still beaming him. I'm looking for a second Ray of Frost stop beaming him. Like, he's still casting it, but the beam no longer there, and Covey, I think, just gets spiked. My goodness. Nakime up next, trying to see if he can close the gap. Big spike available. Envious with Shatter, really maximizing that Shatter bonus. He's Shatter maxing right now. Full Bobby Ice Block potentially, trying to slow him down. Karma could just block it. Poly to follow, trying to see if he can just ignore it. CC and Zoen. Naki charging in with a Poly should remove a lot of the karma damage too. And Envy is just going for cooldown reduction, still holding on to Ice Block. This man is waiting. He better not be playing with fire. I feel like a good kick from Naki could just shatter your bones. Like, you're just done. Big shatter bonus, huge flurries. Oh, he just needs one good hit. Oh, he did pop a defensive too. He popped a good defensive too. But like, when you're that low of health, yeah, a little Ice Lance is just not going to be that much of DR. It's like a dampen harm, right? The harder you get hit, the better the defensive works. But the smaller you get hit, the less effective it is. I think they made it like a little bit more bottom heavy though, right? So it's like at least a little bit better for smaller hits. Big Ray of Frost off of Glacial does go for the kick as Vampire trying to see if he get a setup. That is a Industrial Warlock, just needs to land an Infernal, Mortal setup, locking out Envious with a couple of fears, and he might just have him. He has huge instant cast damage. Envious is trying to go for a bit of instant cast of his own. Big Shatters onto Vampire, but at some point we'll want to get a kick. Chaos Bolt might just be a block. You might want to block. Oh, no. Oh, that was so close. He went aggressive. I love that. I like that gusto. I like that. This is going to be Fury being last one left. There's nothing Vampire can do. Unless Mortal, Infernal, combo, Infernal down, going for Bolt. I think it's over. Yeah, unless you just Mortal and then run him away from the guy and kite him the entire time. That's a tough one. 3 for Envious. That was so good. I didn't miss. Yeah, I saw. That was so DR. Big DR too, but it's just like we have 0 health. Right? You're trying to reduce, you have literally 1 health and you're trying to reduce the damage by 60%. Like, at the very least, somebody's gonna hit you for 1 health. Even if it's like even if you have 99% DR, like it still hits you for 1. There's no shot. That was so close. And you didn't block either, so it's like, oh man. Like, I actually wonder, I guess it would have went maybe your way if you block, but like also dampening is so high. I guess you're just immune, right? You can't really heal that much. So bolt didn't go off. Yeah, I saw the invis, but I think he sent the bolt like right at the last second as you pressed invis. Yeah, it's not like a shadow meld. I wish invis worked like a shadow meld though. That would have been awesome. Invis best mage in the game, no cap. Actually, pretty good, man. Really good. Seawork would disagree. I don't think Seawork would disagree. But, oh, hey, oh my god, blast the boy. Oh my god. I'm surprised in all those blasts, you just somehow either avoided me or missed me. Either by luck or on purpose. That was nutty. Alrighty, boys. That was a whisper for me. Sniper, hey friend, you doing duels? Trying to. I'm gonna get Chicago's gone completely, yeah. Warrior guy, where are you? Hey, Fury, is Chicago gone? Is Chicago offline? Because if you guys still have 5, Sniper did ask, yo, are we doing duels still? We could maybe get like Onomas. Buff Arms playing Police Simulator. Bro, he's trying, man. He's trying his hardest. He's just trying to live. That's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to live his best life. But Fury Bean, let me know if Chicago's around or not. Kingdom Beta or normal? Ooh. Definitely wanna do more beta duels next week for sure. Buff left, so I left. Okay, we're gone. We're done for the night. Looks. I dipped on a funding mages. FM said on that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. There's got to be a way, like even at least on beta, to beat a mage, right? There's got to be a way, man. You know what I mean? There's got to be a way. Let's be clear. Buff wasn't the one being toxic here. Wasn't the one being toxic there? Was somebody being toxic? Buff arms ZZZ. That's all good, dude. It's a counter. It's a counter. To be fair, right? So I totally understand like being frustrated with it. It used to be that way too with like rogues and death knights for a good bit. I just felt like it's just nothing I could do on a rogue. Like a death knight just had so much more advantage. I had to play like so well, and death knight used to make a mistake in the 1v1. Back in like WoD, it was like that. And then it was like for a little bit like paladins and legion, right? When they had that they could choose you out with like adaptation, human racial, which didn't see DR your trinket too. And then you had the what is it, Wake of Ashes. So like even like a very casual paladin versus like what, Outlaw Rogue, which wasn't even that good. Like it was just, I'm all physical damage. They got bubble, human racial, adaptation, Wake of Ashes. And that would make you out of like a 4-second stun, add up 2 as well. Like it was very minimum of like, you don't need like a big CC. So like even if you did the whole, oh, just stab the rotation, doesn't really matter. It's not as much. It just ends up like, yeah, you sap it, but then it ends up eating away like into your whole go, right? Oh, I'm out of vanishes, but I have a blind, but adaptation comes back up. Like I could blind and try to run, but like now he's gonna break out. He's thinking, oh, I got the advantage with the quick sap, but once you put on cooldown, by the time it's back, unless you're just like already in stealth and chilling, because that duel is gonna go for a while, there's a good chance that the ability is actually back up and you're not in stealth for a sap. Or you can't really go for a proper kidney. So you have to go like some three compoint kidney shot, run away, hope for a reset. You know what I mean? So I totally get that. Totally get that. Buff is back. It's saying it was like none of those are the disadvantage in the whole premise. Based on hard counter, near impossible to win on my own. Oh, me or somebody else? I don't want to have disadvantage, I guess. It's some of them are pretty hard. So some like some matchups are like, it's a pretty big counter in a 1v1. Yeah, it gets a little bit less so in like an actual arena, right? Because then it's have like your team, their team, healers or whatever, right? There's a class that can help cover for your weaknesses or whatever, and it's a little bit more even, or evens things out a little more. But some classes are like a hard counter to one another. It's pretty tough. I meant to be fire that magic, but Frost works too. Frost did really well, honestly. Frost did really good. But yeah, you know what? I think we'll just call it here, boys. We'll just call it here, because I know Buff got a group, but I don't know about Chicago and that whole team. I'm assuming that team fell apart completely, so we'll just call it there, man, for now. Next week, though, I am going to advertise for more beta duels. We are going to do more beta duels. I really like watching beta duels. This was so fun for me, and I really would love to do more of those. I think it'll be a ton of fun. Hopefully they'll do more invite waves, but yeah, prep some characters for beta if you get in the beta. There's a PvP vendor and all these other vendors that you can get yourself set up. And yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun next week, man. And I'll try to see if I can reach out to all the other homies and try to see if I can like get some more EU homies ready for beta duels, maybe Friday and Saturday. I stream on YouTube instead of recording. I feel like I feel like sometimes it's easy to say when you're not the one in the actual arena, though, Mr. Fox. You know what I mean? Like I get it, but like it's just yeah. Sometimes some things are easy to say because it's just like, oh, I'm just watching from a third-person perspective. Things can be a little bit different when you're like in there. You know what I mean? I got 5v1 Dalaran. You did? Did you? I didn't even see you. I'm surprised. Most people like. Most of the times people actually nuke me down. So I actually see you out here dueling. I saw a couple of people that I saw. I'm surprised you actually didn't hit me with like being frost mage and like lance and just kind of cleave everything around you. I'm actually surprised, man. Any class can beat any class if you're good and the other guy is bad. Is what you meant. Well, some classes. I assume when people talk about like duels or whatever, right? I jumped them out. No. Why would you jump? Felt great. He's trying to get revenge in any way he can, man. Fine, that was some awesome Frostmage gameplay, by the way, man. I appreciate that. Alrighty, boys. We're gonna call it though. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'm gonna go and take my much needed break, dude. I needed one for this whole week. My shoulders, my back, everything has been sore. I'm not sleeping well. I got projects I gotta be working on. Tomorrow's a day off for me. Monday will probably come back. Maybe. It's a maybe. Mondays have been like a day off for me as well also, but it's been kind of nice. But we will streaming Thursday. And I've been putting up what a proper bit of work every single night, every single day. So that'd be my favorite. I think he's just at this point just trying to mess with you. He's just messing with you at this point. Honestly. I think he's just teasing you at this point, man. But yeah, so next week I do want to do more duels, most likely on the beta. EU and NA can both play together. So yeah, if you didn't get a beta this week, make a character. I'll try to advertise that we're doing duels in the beta this week as much as I can. But yeah, beta duels, most likely beta. Get a character in the beta, get gear on the beta, play around a little bit on beta. Join us sometime on streams for dungeons or whatever we do on the beta and other class testing. I think that'd be really fun. You know what I mean? Okay, you guys are just getting rowdy at this point. Keep it friendly, you know what I mean, boys? Keep it friendly. Or at least do your best. At least try. You know what I mean? All right, thank you guys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna chill. And I'll be back either Monday, definitely Tuesday, but maybe Monday, right? Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, have a wonderful evening. Hope you guys enjoy my next project, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, peace.
Are you happy now?